going? And welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, what I'm going to be doing is my review on my Gaahleri airbrush system. Let me grab one thing out of here. Actually two, we'll grab both. So I'm going to start trying to do some reviews of things that I've been using, things that you've seen me use throughout the course of the channel growing a little bit. We're about to add in another piece of my hobbies. But for right now, we're going to review the Gaahleri Airbrush system. I'm not sponsored by anybody. This is just an honest review from somebody that uses the product, and I'm pretty happy with it. So about probably around January of last year, I started to get back into the model building. And it's taken me a little bit of time to work myself into a system that works for me, and to kind of get an area that works for me. I was going to build a dedicated hobby shop, which I probably still will do. But right now I'm just using just a corner of the shed, and it's working. So to get right into the Gaahleri airbrush review about this, got to be about June or July of last year. I started to look at them a little bit. I'd been looking at them probably a little bit before that too. And I read quite a few reviews on different airbrushes. I watched videos on people using them. There's a channel, Barbados Rex. He does a lot of testing and reviews on different things. If you want to learn anything about airbrushing or model building, or what's it called, Gundam, that's the channel to watch. Okay, so I'm back. I had to stop for a minute, regroup, gather my thoughts. So Gaahleri sent me a bunch of things when I bought this kit. They obviously sent the compressor piece. They sent me two of these little hose setups, and they sent me some paints. They sent me some brushes, which I've got in my kit up here. They're like little brushes to slide through the thing. What else they send me? Some lubrication for the airbrushes. And I've been using this airbrush since I got the kit. It's a pretty nice airbrush, and but this is all I have. So what I've done is I've ordered a couple other airbrushes, but this is how I'm set up, and this is what works for me. So I bought aftermarket. I bought these quick disconnects, and they just snap right in. Works great. This is a Gaahleri airbrush right here. It's got a 0.3 needle in it, and this airbrush has performed very well for me. I've bought a couple other airbrushes from different suppliers or distributors, and this has been the airbrush that um, has performed the best. It's by Gaahleri. It's the Gaahler's Classic CS-30, and like I said, it's got the 3mm tip in it, and I keep it as clean as I can. So this airbrush right here is going to take care of all my engine parts, undercarriage, and any other smaller thing that I might need to paint, because this is the older of, obviously there's two brand new ones right here. This is the older of what I own now. So that's what this airbrush is going to accomplish for me. It's a very nice airbrush. It operates very smoothly. If you want to just have air come through and kind of blast off any like sanding dust you might have, you just press straight down, and then when you want to have paint come through, you pull back. And that's there. I've got my moisture filter on there that Gaahleri sent. I've got another brand new one of these sitting up in here. I just haven't employed it yet. And they also sent me two of these nice little air hoses. These air hoses come with a knurled grip, and you just spin it. It's kind of free spins, so you don't like it doesn't like try to kink up the hose or anything. And you spin it right onto the port itself that's in here. It operates just fine. I'm very happy with how it operates, and it's performed well enough that I would definitely buy those parts again if something happened. Now, I've spilled, I'll show you what I mean by it. I've spilled a couple times. I've spilled paint, made myself mad at myself, but you can see the spots on the top here and stuff. So what I was using was these little, it comes with two of these, but they're very tight, and you got to like really push the airbrush down in. Works fine, but if you're not paying attention, which I don't always pay attention, you risk spilling your paint. So I've done that. So what I moved over to is Gaahleri sent this clean out pot. I'm actually going to adjust it down just a little bit. One second here. Gaahleri has sent this clean out pot that I just use as a prop. And then when I'm done spraying, I put my lacquer thinner in there and I just spray right into it. And it's very handy. A lot of times I will run it just sitting right inside my spray booth while I'm working. And that's heavy enough that it holds the airbrush even with an air hose hooked to it. And this is ported to the outside. So when I'm spraying it out with lacquer thinner or acetone, I just spray it right into the clean out pot. There's a little filter. There's a little filter in here. But I don't know if I should change it or not. It's doing a good job still, so I don't use my airbrush a lot because my job doesn't always let me get to model building. Sometimes there's a week and a half in between from the time I work on it till the time I work on it again. So I haven't really changed anything out about this clean out pot. I just dump it, I guess, when I'm done. We'll set that off to the side. Now, the airbrush compressor itself, there was some research, like I said, that I'd done, and it came with two different ports. I keep this one shut because I don't need to use two airbrushes at the same time, and I don't work out here with anybody, so it works out good. There's the adjuster knobs, and this is the side that I don't use. So all you do is pull it up, you turn it up or turn it down, and then when you're done, you just push it down. I'm not going to play with this side because I got it set to I think 20. That's about where I want it. Got your on-off switch right there. And one of the big selling points for me, and I can't speak to other airbrushes because I ended up, like I said, going with the Gaahleri Airbrush, is you got your drain plug right here. I keep this turned out when I'm not using it, and when I want to use it, I just tighten it in finger tight because there's a little rubber gasket up in there, and you can feel it tighten down. So that's closed now. Very easy to operate. It's got the 1 liter air tank. It's a pretty quiet performance, just like it says. Oops. Got auto start and stop. So what I'll do is I'll put the hose on it. And it's that easy. The hose doesn't spin. It doesn't give you any grief in terms of tightening it down. And then it's ready to go. We'll plug it in. Actually, what I'll do is I'll snap this on. I'll set it right into the clean out pot like what I said I like to do. I'll stand up, we'll get it plugged in, and we'll turn it on. And you can hear it run. It's pretty quiet, pretty user friendly. Okay, so you just turn it on, let it build up pressure, I'll hold it up so you can see it working. See the needles moving. And then as it's building up, you can go straight down with the airbrushes, or if there was paint in the cup, you can pull it back and you're spraying paint. I'm going to turn it off because I don't want to listen to it run while I'm sitting here trying to talk to you. And then don't disconnect unless you drain the tank. You should always drain the tank every time. I drain my tank after every use, and I leave it open. So there's your drain plug again, and you just let it empty. So I'm going to unplug it so it doesn't try to refill on us. And then because it's empty, I'll disconnect the hose itself. Simple and easy to operate. And then I just ordered these 2 new brushes from Gaahleri. One is the 0.5. That's what I'm using for color. As you can see, it's got some color drip down the bowl. But these came with the quick disconnects as well. I did not expect that. I don't know if I didn't look at the listing correctly or what, but Gaahleri decided to, I think they decided to send me these with quick disconnects. That's for body color only. Like I said, this one here that we've got set up is for like undercarriage, engine, and this one is going to be, this one's got the 0.38 needle. I've not used this one yet. This is clear coat only. And as you can see, I've got them labeled. So for probably the foreseeable future, that's going to be what I'm working off from. And there's my body color one. Used it for the first time to spray out and work on my 62 Bel Air. It's coming out great. This has been sprayed with, I don't know which video is coming out first, but this has been sprayed with a blue primer coat. Then I gave it the color that this is a color that I mixed out of some leftover NCW paint. It's been color sanded, then get sprayed, color sanded again up to 12,000 this time, and then we're going to put the clear coat on, color sand, and polish it. Appreciate everyone who's followed along, and if you have any comments or any suggestions on how to read this, maybe you like another airbrush better than this. My review, my final thought on this is, if this broke, if I drop something on it, which it's got this nice protective thing, the steel case, if this broke or stopped working, or like I said, if I drop something on it and break the knobs off, something, whatever, I'm out here in the shed, things are going to fall. I'm buying another Gaahleri airbrush. No one, like I think I said it earlier in the video, I'm not sponsored. I'm not paid to say this. It's just a good, honest review. That's all I'm offering. So that's my final thought on that. I appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, drop me a comment, toss me a thumbs up. And until we see each other again, everybody out there be safe and everyone be blessed. Thank you for watching. For today's video, what I'm going to be doing is my review on what I think about my Gaahleri airbrush. It's the 3rd time I'm recording it. The first time I was all over the place. I didn't really talk about the airbrush. I got sidetracked. It was a horrible video. The second time, we're having some sort of weird inchworm infestation. They're like dropping out of the trees. They're all over the place. I can't figure it out. Hurts my head to think about it, actually. And so there was like a couple of, I didn't even know they were there. But anyways,